All right, to go along with all of these embarrassments of games and one embarrassing collapse, Ryan, is it an embarrassment or is it a special moment with the NBA releasing these championship trophies? So there will now be an award. They've already gotten the Eastern Conference and Western Conference championship trophies. That's been around, but now they're being named after players. And there is now going to be a Western Conference final and Eastern Conference final MVP. So they're taking a note out of the pages of baseball, who have done this for years for the ALCS and NLCS, but they have decided to name them after the two men who saved the NBA, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
It's pretty stupid. I think, like, why would you? I don't know. What's the point of this? You're going to look at someone's. No, you're going to look at someone's basketball reference page, and then you're just going to laugh when you see Western Conference Finals MVP, but, like, they don't ever have a champion. I don't know. It's stupid. And I've seen some other things where people are like, oh, maybe you give it to a role player because the Finals MVP usually goes to the best player. And whatever. I don't know. Maybe you should just have an overall playoffs MVP, but how often is that honestly going to be different than what the Finals MVP is? So I think that's stupid as well. You should only have a Finals MVP. And then if you're going to have one for the East, I understand Magic and Bird, this is your rivalry. But for Magic, it made sense because he went to the finals 9 times. So he won the West 9 times. I understand naming it after him. If you're going to have an East one, like, you probably name it after LeBron. I understand he's playing, but it's a guy who's won the East 9 times. Like, you got to. So I don't know. Give it to him because the finals one is already Bill Russell. So I understand Bill Russell's probably out of the contention for that. But I think if you're going to have an East one, it should probably be named after LeBron. And maybe they'll change it when he's done playing. Maybe they'll make it LeBron and Kobe or something. But I don't know. I think it's stupid all around.
And then you got Kuzi and the Big O for the Eastern Conference and Western Conference MVPs. Or not MVPs, championship trophies. So they named those after 2 players also.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So Bob Cousy, Eastern Conference championship trophy. And it's the Oscar Robertson Western Conference championship trophy.
Me and JJ Redick heavily disapprove of the Bob Cousy.
I would understand if you wanted to name it after, like, Red Auerbach for the Eastern Conference one, like someone who won it a lot. And then the Western one, I guess you could name it Phil.
Phil Jackson.
You could name it Pat. Pat won it a bunch as well. Or you can go someone else from history. I don't know who else from history that played around, that was coaching around the same time that I could really think of that would earn it. Who was Jack Kent Cook? I think that was who coached the Lakers back in the 60s and 70s.
Wasn't that the owner?
Side, but it's going to keep Magic and Bird in the mind of people for a longer time. If the trophy's named after him.
Winning Time's already doing that.
Do you know who Larry O'Brien is? You have no idea who Larry O'Brien is, but you knew the name. You didn't know that he was once the commissioner of the NBA until you watched Winning Time.
Oh, I knew it before Winning Time, but no, I didn't know it when I knew the name of the trophy.
That's what I mean. So you're going to have the Magic Johnson and Larry Bird MVP trophies. 50 years from now, they'll still be remembered if that's still the name of the trophy.
I'm a kid and you know I be on a